locked in. New flow that's God sent. Rags out like Compton. Go hard, no stopping.
Yeah.
Realistically,
you think that, like, you know, when there's good in people's lives, they have to, like, sometimes be snatched away from everything to appreciate what's around them? Or do you think they won't, like, come to realization, like, what was happening?
That's where everything, you definitely have to, you never understand what you got until it's gone. And if it was meant to be, it would be. Those are all true statements.
Yeah.
As cliche as they sound, that's true. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you never know what you got until it's gone. And if it was really meant to be, it would definitely be. And you got to give up, relinquish control. You got to know what's in your power and what's not. Yeah. I'm big on that.
Got to bring this to the source.
I'm big on that. I'm big on just saying I have no power over this.
Can't do nothing about it.
As a man, I know I can't control the situation.
Yes.
I get it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to act like I can control it. I can't.
No, that's deep. Right
when you back up and be like, I give it to you, God. You stronger than me. God dealing with, you know how many people hollering at God?
Yeah.
That nigga's strong. He's winning a lot, bro. If he could do it, give it to him. You a better man than me, oh Lord.
Yeah, save him.
Yeah. You got, I mean, people crying on God, and he can handle it. He's taking care of it. So who you think you are? You're nobody compared to God.
Yeah.
Respectfully. Come on. Give it to God. Give her, release her. Prayers, yo, I pray for you. Respectfully. And you know what she's going to do? She's going to be like, damn, I got to respect this nigga, Jaxo.
That's deep.
You got shit on, I pray for you every night, girl. Bro, no love lost. I did what I can. You in God's hands. And I guarantee you she'll come back.
Nah, that's fucking deep.
I'm telling you, girl, I pray with that girl, bro. That girl don't fuck with, I'm not worried about her. You see how secure I am with my girl? I'll run to the store and leave you here with my girl, bro. I'm not worried about her.
Yeah.
I done changed her whole life. You know, girls are not sacrificing. I mean, she's learning. We do shit every fucking day.
That's the thing. There's a difference in this world. A man that could build a woman up and destroy them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, like, come on. I'm not doing that. Once you release that shit, bro, it's all good. It's all good from there, bro. Your shoulder's too little. You don't got God's shoulders. You go to the gym and everything.
Can't bear the pain of it. Yeah, can't bear the pain of it. Nah.
You're a human creature and you're dealing with the physical. You're not even dealing with the spiritual.
Yeah, the spiritual is broken.
The spiritual is done.
Yeah.
Come on, you're a physical being. You can't hold all of that pain. You're gonna go insane.
Yeah.
Honestly, bro, you're gonna lose your mind.
Yeah, you kill yourself.
You're not God.
Yeah. Feeling like it, right? You be trying to like. Oh.
That's why people take their life. They think they God.
You can't.
They didn't relinquish the power. Give yourself. They think once they don't have that control, the control is not yours. Control is up there. Whatever you think you do, I'm going to do this to get it back. No. Because you're trying to do jobs God. Jobs work. God's work. Is God's job, yeah.
Fixing her up.
That's not your job.
Bringing her in the workshop.
That's not your job, bro. When you try to do God's job, you fuck up. God gonna push you right out the way. He's strong.
Like Biggie said, he's supposed to go to, like, he turned his life from negative to positive. Is that in everyone's aspect of life? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the guy, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just, like, I feel like is that a process of this life? Is that you're supposed to go through the negative to become positive? I feel like, is that, because I got another point. My grandpa, he was in a dark environment. Like, he seen his mom, like, kill himself, you know, because she had cancer or whatever. And, you know, he was going through it, you know, going through drugs and stuff like that. And then, so fast forward, you know, he's living in homeless shelters, this, that, and the third. So he says, you know what? He prays to God and he says, like, please take care of my life, you know? Mm-hmm. He started going to church. Next thing you know, he met his wife that he's been with for 40 years. He has a big house, you know, he has 2 sources of income. And he has, like, multiple grandkids. And he's also, like, you know, a pastor now and kids. So is that, like, was he supposed to, like, go through all this to end up turning his life into such a positive aspect?
Definitely. That's his testimony.
That's his testimony, yeah.
That's his testimony. And the fact that he made it to the other side gives people hope. Everybody is just looking for hope, bro. Mm-hmm. Hope is big, bro. When you got hope, it leaves the light at the end of the tunnel. And some people need to hear that and relate to it
and know that it's possible. Michelle Obama, all that. You know what I'm saying? They need to see it. They need to feel it. They need to experience it. Because hope gives them meaning to keep going. There's a possibility that shit could shift. Never giving up. You know? Never giving up. Being broken down and coming back. UPS beat me up. I still come back there with a smile.
Yeah. So you believe it's supposed to be like, you go to negative to positive? Or it's just that, like, you like, what if, you know what I'm saying? Do you think that people will forever stay in a negative state? Or do you think eventually things will click?
Some people never go negative.
Yeah, some people never. They're always positive.
Yeah. You got to think of the environments. You got to just think outside of the environment we're at. Just think about people that's in a better space.
Yeah.
What negative do they have to deal with?
Worry about it.
It's not too much negative.
Within,
greed and all of that shit comes into play.
Yeah.
But negative as far as what aspects are you talking about? You want to make it real broad. You don't want to box the listeners or the viewers or just people going through stuff. You don't want to put them in a box.
Yeah, it's all about your perspective and how you see it, right?
Right. From where your perspective, your point of view. You know what I'm saying? But life experiences. Forgot. I'm not used to pass it. Yo, chop up conversation. Jaxo, Jason and Jax. You already know. I don't know how we gonna do this for Nangle, but this is what it is, man. Just a chop up conversation, smoke and joke.
Deep, right?
Get there. It gets there, bro. It gets there. You know what I mean? It really gets there, bro, because
you try to, like, this is how I see it. I'm like, that is, you're trying to play God. You're trying to see, like, oh, put the pieces, but then it's like, it's like, what, like, like, are you supposed to let it, like, you just let it flow? Like, that's what anything, you, like, because me, I didn't even know, like, you feel like you have control of your life in a way. Like I said, if someone writing shit, or are you writing it? Because, like, sometimes you're, like, you never know where you will be at. Like, I would never know that, like, right now, when I was, like, 5 years, 10 years ago, you'd be like, oh, I never think I'd be in this headspace, or where I'm at right now, or having the money, or doing, like, it's like, right. You would never know. So it's like, is it supposed to just be flowing like this,
Everybody's life is different. You got to take your life for what it is. Everybody's life is different. Some people get the short end of the stick.
Yeah.
So when you think you're in this space, somebody's always in a worse space than you.
Yeah, dealing with it worse.
That's the reality, too. So you might be in this space. Somebody yesterday probably would have been on the roof about to kill themselves in real life about the same situation.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Shit's happening all over the world. It's not the first time that somebody's been in a situation and not the last. It's how you deal with it. And everybody's situation is worse. I always look at that too. That humbles you. Because it's like, damn, it's always worse. Even at your lowest. You could walk past a fucking migrant bum on the street and be like, damn. Could always be worse, bro.
Yeah, everything could always be like super fucked up and worse.
Could always be worse, bro. So it makes you put your situation in hindsight like it's maybe not that.
Yeah, you could get through it, yeah.
I could get through this. It could be way worse. Look at that. That man didn't even have nothing to eat. At least I got a job. You know what I'm saying?
Start appreciating that.
You start appreciating little shit.
Yeah, everything to change.
Especially when you've been without. That's why me as a institutionalized dude, I'll say I'm institutionalized. But as somebody that's been in jail a lot and just really put everything with a jail mind frame, I respect a lot of dudes that's been in jail and came home and figured it out.
Yeah.
Right. Not just been in jail. We're not stopping there. You had to come home and figure it out. I respect your perspective. I can sit down and have a conversation with you. You know what I'm saying?
You've been through that pain.
Right. Your antennas, you done survived 5 years. You done lived around men for 4 or 5 years. You made it back. You unscarred. You unblemished. And you folk. I tip my hat to you.
So dealing with the same similar pain makes you be like, appreciate those.
Relatable. I respect those type of individuals. If you ain't been in those type of situations, I don't really got too much respect.
They would never know what you're actually saying or how you feeling. Yeah.
I don't got too much respect for you.
Yeah.
Not so much, but I can respect who you are as a person and what you got going on. Cool. But the respect comes from going through trials and tribulations and coming out on top, bro. Transitioning. Making that transition from the streets to where you really want to go and going there, bro. That's respect, bro. And that's the respect I demand.
A real man's job is seeing the mistakes and changing it.
That's the respect I demand. Yeah. Through anybody. Through a bum on the street. I don't care. The gangsters, a boss, a bus driver. I demand that respect because I did a whole 180, nigga. Like, I'm not even supposed to be here, but I'm supposed to be in somebody's jail or under the ground in real life. So with me knowing that, every day I wake up, I cherish every day and I move accordingly. Like,
happy and appreciative.
I got myself here. I figured it out. Figured it out, bro. I snapped out of it. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm not from Staten Island.
So deep. And then, how do you feel about, like, all right, people go through that, and then they come out and do the same thing now? Like, and do they think that they'll eventually get it? Or
you're insane.
You think they could eventually get it?
No.
You come out and you're like, you know what I'm saying? You go back out and forth, and you never,
You gotta snap out of it. That's become repetitive, and now you're too comfortable with that lifestyle. It comes with a lot of sacrifices once you transition in your life, because you have to humble yourself, bring yourself to your lowest, and do without. When you're somebody that's used to living a certain way, it's real humbling. The experience is so humbling because it's so easy to do the shit that you used to. The harder shit is doing without and humbling yourself, bringing yourself down to a civilian, and then taking yourself where you're trying to go. It's humbling.
You think most people, like, when they do that, they go through that, they always, like, most of them would say, like, 80%, 90% would change and come out and make a different impact? You know what I'm saying? Like, when you go through these things, you're stripped of love, family, and you're like, damn, like...
You gotta be strong.
Yeah.
It takes a strong individual, bro. It's not gonna take the weak-minded. That's not for the faint of hearts. You can't wear your emotions on your sleeve. Yeah. You'll have a lot of burdens. You'll be holding a lot of animosity. You can't wear your emotions on your sleeve. You gotta be tough. It takes tough skin. It takes having a cold heart sometimes, bro. Because people be cold to you. You be expecting people to be there for you and they're not there. Makes you stronger in aspects.
Yeah,
it makes you 10 times stronger. Yeah. But it's not for the faint of heart. You can't be a weakling. Can't wear your emotions on your sleeve, and never forget. You can forgive, but never forget who was there for you through those stages and what part they played. Never forget, but you can't. It's not for the faint of heart. It's not. If you ain't been there, it's hard to help somebody else unless you done went through it. Like, we can have the conversation because I done been there. I done, you know what I mean, been at my lowest.
Yeah.
Like, low.
And what did you get, like, any source of, like, did you come to realization, like, did God tell you anything? Would you say that, you know, He put you on this path to make you this person, or do you feel like you did it on your own? Like, or do you believe that God was always there? Like, through the bad, through the worst, but He was always with you at the same time.
He was always there, but it was ultimately always my decision. It was always right or wrong. It was always left and right. And it was always my decision which way I was going to go. I ran into those forks in the road a lot of times. You're going to have them forks. You got to look like this, and you got to get split. You got to make it immediately. It's true.
It's to turn off or not?
Nah. It's true, bro. Oh, shit. But yeah. You run into them forks, bro, and you got to make a split decision. Like, left or right. Decide now. It's no time to, It's no time. Split. You gotta do it now. And you gotta go with your gut. You gotta go with your instincts and trust that you're right and you're moving. And then you'll see if it worked out. You'll see, because you'll be conquering another shit, and you'll be like, that shit was back there 3 blocks back? Shit. Keep going. Then you're gonna have another fork. And you keep going.
Yeah, it's
like a maze.
You'll be able to conquer anything once you...
Maze of life. Yeah. But once you got a strategy, it's easy to navigate now. Oh yeah, I see that. No, spikes over there. You just see little red shit that it's gonna show you. You're gonna have little shit that along the way. They're like, nah, don't go. But if you're gonna pick up on the clues along the way, when you get to that fork, you're gonna fuck up. It's like a video game. I pick up on the clues.
That's deep too. Like, all right,
Make sure y'all shop Made to Be Famous for exclusive merch. You already know where to get it.